Okay, what's happening, everyone? I hope you guys are doing well. Welcome back to yet another client interview. Today, I'm joined by a wonderful pair of our clients, a power couple, Jordan and Melanie, who have absolutely smashed it with our program in such a short space of time. And this interview, immediately, I'm going to label it as a part one because these guys haven't even gotten through everything. And yeah, for context, they've only been with us for 4 weeks and they've achieved such great results. So, Jordan, Melanie, it's great to have you here. Obviously, I'm familiar with who you guys are, and we've obviously, gotten to know each other on school and all that good stuff. But for the people watching the interview right now, why don't you introduce who you are, who you serve, and the transformation you deliver to your clients, guys?
Yeah, well, thanks for having us. First off, I'm Jordan. This is my wife, Melanie. We help agents grow their businesses by adding 2 to 5 new clients to the bottom line every 30 days through social media without open houses, cold calling, door knocking, anything that's super outdated. And we actually did it at first. We're one of the top agents in all of USA. We got $25.4 million in new business in under 70 days, all for free through social media. And now we're kind of like productizing our knowledge into a program, helping them grow the businesses how we did.
Yeah, amazing stuff. And Jordan, why don't you tell the people watching how long you've been here and the amount of cash you've managed to collect so far?
Yeah, so we joined 4 weeks ago. Caveat, the first 2 weeks obviously is like trying to learn the system, watch the programs, do the mindset stuff. In the last 2 weeks, we got over $21,000 from clients.
Yeah, amazing stuff. And to people watching this, Jordan caveat saying, yeah, it's 2 weeks to watch the mindset stuff and whatnot. Usually it takes 2 months, people 2 months, Jordan. So you guys have
Wow.
Believe
fast,
it.
yeah, you guys have fast track. So yeah, that's absolutely incredible. So Jordan and Melanie have literally collected $21,000 in cash within 2 weeks of actually launching the systems, which is absolutely fantastic. And that's the reason why I say this is going to be a part one, because these guys have yet to scratch the surface of the program and have yet, achieved such great results, which is fantastic. So that's absolutely amazing. Before you even joined the program, guys, what drove you to jump in to begin with? Like, what problems were you facing, perhaps trying to come up with this program on your own, or, did this program give you motivation to start something of your own? Talk to me about what drove you to actually join the program to begin with.
Yeah, good question. We knew we wanted to create an info product from our business. We, like Jordan said, got a lot of success ourselves, and just being in real estate, it's very obvious how many other realtors are struggling. So it was two parts. We felt like we had this golden solution that we had to share with people because we before we figured out our systems, we were struggling and we wanted the leads, and then we found it and it changed our whole life, it changed our whole business. So we knew we wanted to teach other agents how to do that. We weren't sure. First we started low ticket, then we weren't sure about high ticket. We didn't really know how to structure it, and we definitely didn't know how to find clients. And that was really where we wanted to join Charlie's program. We had watched him on YouTube for a while, and his promise is very enticing, and we knew that he could help us. And we've always invested in mentors in the past. We've gotten a lot of success from that. We are big believers that it's the fastest shortcut, and people, it just collapses time. Charlie is obviously a very hard worker. He's figured it out. All the coaches that he's hired are
Yep.
very smart. So why wouldn't we get their help when we, going back and forth, should we do this offer? Should we do this? Should we send this DM? I don't know. And then it's just us trying to figure it out. But we knew there were experts that already had the solution. So that's why we joined.
Yeah, that's a great way of putting things, Melanie, because I think a lot of us naturally have pride, where it's like, oh, I'm gonna figure out myself, and then you try and go on YouTube and you look at the free content, you try and go on Google, and like you said, you're kind of stuck in analysis paralysis. Like working hard isn't the issue, your attitude isn't the issue. It's like the issue is you don't know what direction to take. And for someone like you guys, and for someone like a lot of successful people, time is genuinely money, and you're just burning time. And yeah, it's funny because like it's even the smallest things. Like recently, I learned how to swim, and before hiring a coach, I was I was about to go on YouTube and whatnot, and I'm watching these videos. I'm
Mm.
thinking, man, this is impossible. Like I'm not, it's gonna take me forever. Like let me just pay my coach at the gym. So no, it's the exact same thing here, and I absolutely love how you put it there because you just save so much time. So upon joining the program, guys, from day one, right? Talk to me about how you approach things because, like I said, you've only been here 4 weeks and you've smashed it. So, what did day one look like to get things going, to get the acquisition side of things set up? Talk to me about that.
So day one was us diving into the mindset part of the program. We have full-time nannies, so we had our babysitter watch a baby, and we just like lock ourselves in a room and consume the whole mindset course. I think in like the first 4 to 7 days, like
Nice.
nothing else mattered. Our whole business was on pause. Luckily, our team handles all our deals, so we're still making
Hmm.
money from our first day transactions. So we just did that. Next 5 to 7 days was watching the course section and diving into the DMs and the outbound strategies. And then from there, we just spent all our time doing outreach,
Hmm.
finding new clients, taking stuff we got from you guys, and like, okay, the email strategy is have 20 accounts, do this, do that, do the same thing, but with DMs. Just have five
Mm.
accounts, do the same kind of strategy, more DMs every single day, and then by doing that, we got more calls booking, and I love sales, so that's the fun part of it for me is closing these people and getting locked into our offer we have now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
beautiful stuff. Sorry,
I will
Melanie, go
add,
ahead.
we wanted to start with Instagram and Facebook DMs because our system that we teach real estate agents is very similar. And our process was like split testing that for our business for real estate. And once we cracked the code, it was like, oh my God, everyone is replying. And this is why we joined the program and we trust Charlie and his scripts are good and the Trojan horse is good. And for those watching that don't know, you'll just have to join the program and figure out what it is. So the flow just, all of it just worked. And then we were booking calls and Jordan closed them.
Yeah, beautiful stuff. There we go. So, Jordan, Melody, talk to me about the mindset stuff because it's acquisition genesis, right? That big monster of a module, and there's a lot of content to go through, as you guys know. But how important was that module to your success? Because with a lot of programs, right, they'll teach you the what when it comes to the magic script, the magic tactic, the strategy, but they don't teach you the how and they don't teach you the understanding. And when you don't have the how and understanding, you can't tweak it to your industry. You can't make it economy proof and whatnot. That entire module, it pretty much makes it bulletproof. So I'd love to hear your perspective on how you found that module specifically and how it helped when you did get to the part of actually launching your outbound and whatnot.
I think for us is really understanding how many steps it takes to
Yep.
actually convert people into clients as you think a longer time horizon, and that you gotta be a human and a marketer. I think a lot of times most people are just marketers or just salespeople. The only thing they're thinking about like I'm gonna follow this script and do this. We can't
Yep.
do that because like everyone's different. You need stimuli to watch that in the course. You need to have a certain process and flow and understand like who you are as a person, why you stop doing things, why do you do stuff in the first place, have it kind of come all together. And for us, I know it's like this is really long to watch.
Yep.
Charlie is really successful. I'm gonna watch the whole thing, do all the assignments, don't skip anything. And for us, I think the latent results is almost more powerful. If you slept on it, thought about it longer, and now like, oh, we should do this thing because like he said, this stimuli and this thing works this way. And this for us, if we build on top of that, it's gonna happen for us as well in
Mm.
this new endeavor. So it's more like a domino effect. The longer we did
Yeah.
stuff, the longer we thought about it.
Yeah, perfect. And that's like the most powerful takeaway you can have from that module where it's like you start to look at the things that we teach, right? But you formulate your own opinion. So you may
Hmm.
look at something that Will's created in the outbound module and you go, actually, because I'm in this niche, I need to say it this way, or I need to add this step and whatnot. Or even when you get advice, right, guys, from coaching calls where, Jordan, maybe me and you speak on a coaching call, I say something, I give my view, but then because you guys can think for yourself from the module, you go, actually, no, in this space it's different. So we'll probably do it this way. And it's like, great, amazing. You're able to think for yourself and on your own feet, as opposed to being so rigid and oh, it has to be,
Mhm.
this way and that route and whatnot. So yeah, that's fantastic stuff. In terms of getting the appointments, guys, was it just DM sorcery that you ran for the past couple of weeks? What strategies were you doing?
Yeah, no, this DM sorcery, following
Nice.
the Trojan horse, and then adding the VSL, and I think that system works so well because, like,
Yep.
in real estate, I would send my DM, kind of the Trojan horse, but then have a whole back and forth, convert them, and then have a meeting with them. This one, like, cool. It's like a one-sided conversation where it's just
Yeah.
them liking my stuff or replying to my thing, and like, beautiful happens. Like, this is so easy. This is do, and now we're done. It's pretty seamless.
Yeah, we've both been very active on social media in terms of, you know, we have followers that are in our niche already. So that
Ah,
was also
perfect.
easier to, it wasn't, we, trust me, messaged everyone. So we're messaging a lot of people who have no idea who we are as well, but some people already know us and trust us a little bit, but with the right script that helped. And I'm warming up our email accounts right now because they say 14 to 30 days. So we're not even ready to do that, but
Yeah.
I'm excited because I think that'll be really big for us as well. And yeah, we just want to, we're only limited by the algorithm and the
Yeah.
Yeah.
flagging of sending more follower requests and sending more messages.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, that's it. That's you know what's funny, Melanie, but by the time because you guys are doing so well on DMs already, you may look at emails and think, do we need emails? It's like that's the thing.
Maybe,
So,
but my background is email marketing, so I will always love it. And
oh yeah,
so I have to do it. Jordan, when we were watching the
that's
video
fair.
on email, Jordan was like, yeah, pretty much what you said. Like, we're getting so much success from DMs. Why do we need this? And then I was like, okay, I'll just do this because it's fun for me.
No, that's fair. That's totally fair. So, how many appointments are you guys booking on average right now, per week from like the DMs, would you say, or per day?
So we've done 7 calls so far and
Sweet.
closed about half of them.
And I almost got my Facebook account deleted and my Instagram account deleted. So I
Mm,
had to stop completely, which of course slowed us down.
But we'll probably get like one day I had like I think 8 or 9 new leads in a single day. People like positive responses, asking for the counter links. So I think as time progresses, we're having
yeah.
more calls, but it takes more follow up to the whole process.
Yeah, as you know, the magic's in the follow-up. So we
Oh
have
yeah,
we
100%.
have quite a few Calendly links out, and they're in the process of being followed up with. So
Yeah, perfect. Love it. Yeah, it's to the people watching this, like I said, these guys haven't even scaled up, so it's gonna be it's gonna be very scary in a good way. So yeah,
I
love
hope
it. Yeah,
so.
yeah. So guys, as you know, there's a lot in the program, and we joke saying that you guys haven't even touched most of it, to be honest, because it's only been 4 weeks. But is there anything from the program that you really love? Like, is there any particular videos, the coaching calls, any specific coaching calls, the group support? Is there anything that stands out amidst everything else for you guys personally?
I like the school community. We're in Thailand right now, so it's not always easy to. Also, we have a 1-year old. It's
Yep.
hard sometimes to jump on the calls, but in the group, it's nice. Whenever we have a question, we can post, and everyone is so helpful. The coaches are super helpful. The other members are super helpful. It's a very great community of just helpful people, and we've been, like I said, in a lot of other groups, and I think this is the most well run that I've seen in terms of the coaches' reactions and just the other members trying to pitch in. Charlie recently dropped that AI that I started,
Yeah.
and then I was like, it's like, I mean, there's so much to do, and then there's so much to watch, and Charlie's videos are not short, so it is a bit of it's a good problem to have, but it's a bit of like, well, should I lock myself in my room and watch all of these videos for 3 days, or should I be making content and messaging people? But I'm super excited to dive in. I just watched the intro of what's included in it, and I said to him, I was like, oh my God, we can do all of these things automated, and so I'm excited to jump into that one.
Yeah. Yeah, love it. And Jordan, yourself, same thing?
Yeah, I would agree with that 100%. I think having the courses inside the school super tailored and like curated, it's super helpful. DMs is my favorite thing to do. I love social media and direct response marketing. The group is really helpful. The calls with you have been super helpful for us as well. As we had that one call, and then from there, I just started like using what you said and like getting more clients as fast as possible.
Yeah.
And we've spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on coaches and programs, and like most of them lack a lot of stuff, and this one's pretty like solid and pretty like this all rounded, has all you need, and like at an affordable price. Obviously, it's not like cheap for most people, but like in retrospective comparison, it is super affordable on the guarantee you get in the back end and what's happened for us
Yeah.
so far.
And one thing I want to add that stuck out is Charlie talked a lot about, I think it was in Acquisition Genesis, I don't know where he said it, but it's one product, one audience. He really
Yeah.
hammered that in, and that was a big shift for us. And he mentioned, like, instead of having new courses for the other things that you can learn, why not just put it all in the one thing? So I'm excited. Hopefully we scale as much as everyone thinks we're going to, and then we need to be hiring a lot of people, and we need to be creating
Yeah.
bigger systems. And I know that Charlie has a lot of stuff on that. So it's nice to be like, we're here now for the acquisition stuff until we get to a certain point, and then I know he has stuff about ads when we're making a certain amount of money consistently, and we're not there yet, but it's nice to know that we have access to it when we
Yeah.
are ready. For as our business grows, basically it's all there for us.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's a great point, Melanie, because I've spoken to clients like on interviews like this where it's like they reach a certain point and they think they need to go find a new course, but because our course is so big, they didn't know that we had the solution for the next step. So it's like, oh, hey, no, yeah, I need to transition to like info now, I've done the do it yourself. So I was like, oh, did you watch Consulting Nirvana? And like, oh no, I didn't even know about that. It's like, oh yeah, that teaches you everything there. It's like, oh great, like I guess I'm here for another couple of months then. So no, that's perfectly put. And yeah, with you guys have seen so many things being added, even though you've only been with us for 4 weeks, especially the AI stuff. It's like our core principle is being product centric, right? And also client worship. So it's not a matter of, oh, we're just going to sign Melanie and Jordan in or other clients, take their cash and just leave them in the school group and, they can crack on. No, it's a matter of, hey, checking in how you're doing, answering questions and coaching calls, getting feedback and adding new things to the program that can benefit you guys. So super, super happy to hear that you guys are finding it valuable. Guys, talk to me about the team structure for your info model with the coaching program. So it's you guys, and do you have any other team members like a coach or anything, or is it just you two for now?
So we literally started this program 4 weeks ago. So when we joined
So
with you guys,
okay, sweet.
we like was making the program as we was like speaking with Jack and all you guys. So it's totally brand new, and eventually we'll probably honestly let's follow what Charlie did to a T. Same people he hired and follow the same
Yeah,
footsteps. So work for him. Right now it's just us. Like we do the marketing, I do the coaching calls, I do the sales
nice,
calls, and we help
nice,
nurture them inside the group afterwards.
sweet. And the course you guys have, is it fully built out, or are you still building it?
Both.
Both. Like we
Nice.
have the main core module in there right now to like give them the results they want to have. Add in new stuff as we
Yeah,
go. Honestly, like trying to like model, not totally, but what Charlie does in his program. Okay, this is really helpful for us. Let's have a mindset section in our program. Let's do this in for our program. And so
yeah,
kind of doing it as we go to make sure it's super robust and
yeah,
solves all the problems people need.
Yeah, and
yeah,
it's been really inspiring to see how hard it, like you said, it's product obsessed and client obsessed, and you can feel it. And we want our people to feel the same way. So we will never be done with the course. We'll always be adding
hmm
because we'll always be growing and learning more and
Hmm.
adding more. And as we make more money and scale it, we'll be hiring more people and stuff.
yeah.
So
Yeah, big goals.
Perfect.
yeah,
Yeah, 100%. Have you guys been? Are you have been through consulting Nirvana, right? You're going through it actively.
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect, perfect, amazing. So that's going to flesh out the product even more. So there, that's killer stuff. So, guys, you've obviously been here 4 weeks. Let's future pace because hopefully, to people watching this, I'm going to get a part two if these guys aren't too busy for me. A couple months down the line, what's the big goal here in, let's just say, 6 months time?
100K months, 6 months timeline,
Yeah.
definitely $100,000 a month, preferably profit is probably our goal by then, and then afterwards try and become the biggest coaching program for agents in the world.
Hmm.
Sweet.
100K months, and then on the operations side, I would say I'm very excited to outsource all the DMing and
Hmm.
hire some
Yeah.
setters for that. Not that it's just it's good to be in it right now, and we're learning and we're split testing stuff. We know our audience so well, but I want like 100 people doing it.
Yeah, same for sales
Yeah.
calls too. Right now, I do the
Mhm.
calls and I'm in Thailand, which is terrible time zones. So my
Yeah.
goal is do 30 or so calls myself personally to really fine tune the pitch and make it perfect, and then hire closer for us afterwards as well. Have a complete automated, robust business that actually works for us.
Yeah.
Want me to do like the big stuff like the content creation, coaching the people, and really getting the results they want.
Yeah, sweet. Perfect. Guys, before we wrap up the interview, one thing I actually wanted to ask you both, because both of you are already very high achievers before joining the program in your respective field, right? Did you guys have any sort of limiting beliefs before joining the program when it came to, starting this info business, doing like cold outreach to get it set up? Were there any sort of limiting beliefs that you broke after joining the program?
I would say my biggest one was like we all very successful as agents and like did a thing with top producing agents in the country, but like there were a lot of agents out there, like people like Ryan Serhant who's super successful
Got
doing
it.
$1 billion in transactions. And like how do we compete with people like that with our
Got
program,
it.
our us? But like there was enough one business to go around for everybody, and two
Yeah.
like everyone's different. All system works for everybody, not just for like oh you have to be 10 years experience to be all this kind of person. And all works for anybody. So for us, being in this program, really taught us that if you do the thing, you follow the process, you stick to one core course, you have max success as well. And that been a big shift for me that we can still do it, even though there's so many agents and coaches and gurus out there for the real estate niche.
Yeah.
That's a good
Melanie?
answer. Mine would be, I wasn't really a limiting belief, but like Jordan said, we were just transitioning out of doing real estate ourselves and into the info business. And Charlie really hammered in how amazing info products are, the
Hmm.
business model, like
The
I was saying
margins.
before, yeah, one
Yep.
one product, one audience, etc., and the margins. And we've been in business for decades, so we're used to the pain of cold outreach and getting rejected and stuff like that. And I remember when he was going over some of the KPIs, we were just like, he was like really warning people like it's going to be hard, and sometimes you're going to get 50 no's in a row, but then you're going to get 10 yeses in a row or whatever. And whatever the numbers were, we were like, oh my God, this is
Hmm.
great. Like he's saying 1%. That's amazing. All we have to do is message like 700 people.
Uh-huh.
And so wasn't really a limiting belief, but it was very inspiring to us. Just like
Yep.
it gives you confidence to know that you have a system and that it's been, fleshed out by other people. And also what's really cool within this program is like, um, I forgot how Charlie phrased it, but everyone is doing it at the same time. So people are posting in the group like, oh,
Hmm.
this meme stopped working, but this one is working, or oh, I was doing this and this platform changed and now I'm doing this. So it's like you have thousands of people, or I'm not sure, hundreds of people that are testing for you, and you're being able to use the results for your own
Yeah.
business.
Perfect. Love it, guys. Love it. Cool. As we wrap this one up, there'll be two groups of people that watch this. The first of which are current clients, and the second of which are people that have yet to join the program. Maybe they're on the fence, maybe they want to think about it, or maybe they came across an ad and they're going through these interviews. For for the current clients, what would you say to them, guys, in terms of the best piece of advice that you can give to succeed? Especially because you've only been with us for 4 weeks, but you've been able to get things moving. What would you say to the existing students?
Definitely tap in. Tap
Yeah.
into all the resources, watch the program, ask questions,
Yep.
get feedback. Don't give up. It's still a business, it's still hard. Like obviously like it's not gonna be easy. And they tell us that when you join, it's not gonna be easy. But like if you follow the steps and you know that if you do enough output, the input will come back to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Perfect.
Just keep going. You paid for it, take advantage of it. It's definitely, it can feel like a lot, but remember,
Yep.
really, the first thing I think we did was, read through all of the testimonials and stuff, because that gets you really bought in. After we bought it, the first thing we did was like, all right, look at all the things that these people did. We can do it too.
Hmm.
So watch
Yep.
this interview, you know,
That's it.
I think just look, there's so many wins in the community and on various places online. Just
Yeah.
read through them when you're feeling discouraged and remember if it's possible for other people, it's possible for you
Yeah.
too.
Perfect, perfect. And to people that have yet to join the program, let's just say they have their doubts. They already had a sales school and they want to think about it. They're on the fence. Maybe they haven't even had a sales school and they've just stumbled across one of our million ads and they're doing their due diligence. What would you guys say to them? Almost as if you're speaking to yourselves before you join the program.
I would say that your biggest regret is not joining sooner. If I would have joined months ago, I tried doing infographics before years ago, and like it kind of worked not really. But I found this one originally, like I would have had a 10 times bigger success story than I do right now because I found like coaches and mentors that can help me get what I want as fast as possible. They collapse time, and they know what they're talking about. They know what to do. They have the right systems. There's so many people in there winning every single day, which is also inspiring and it helps you understand like you can do it too. If we can do it, so can you.
Yeah. Amazing. That's it.
Well said.
That's it. There we go. Sweet. Guys, where can people follow you in case they want to keep up with the journey and what you guys are doing?
Yeah, so both of us is our first and last name, Jordan Suber, Melanie Suber, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, our main platforms are IG and YouTube is our main ones, but just type in Jordan Suber and Melanie Suber separately, and you'll find us all over the place. We post a lot of content.
Yeah, we run the business together, but we have two separate accounts for
Yeah.
everything.
Perfect. I'm gonna put those details in the description, guys, and you can check them out. But yeah, hopefully you found this interview valuable. Like I said, this is a part one, and if these guys ain't too busy for me, I'm gonna chase them up for a part two down the line. But yeah, I'm gonna do my famous outro now. If you are watching this interview and you want a get rich quick scheme, and you think you can come in here for a couple of days and you've been fooled by the ads of people in Miami with the floral GTA Vice City shirts and the Rolex and the drop down and guys opening their laptops, typing some keys and then closing it and boom, 30K in cash in the bank and whatnot. And you think it could be an overnight thing. I'm here to tell you guys, unfortunately, our program is not that. Sadly, it's not a get rich quick scheme. As I always say, if you do find a get rich quick scheme and a magic pill that makes you rich overnight, send it my way. Find me. Full name Normia. Find me on Instagram, Facebook. Send it my way. I'm being deadly serious. But if you are someone that is genuinely willing to follow a proven framework, follow a roadmap to actually achieve predictable success over a long period of time, and you're willing to follow the course content, listen to coaches and get group support and take actionable advice over time and to achieve the success, then we can probably help. And like I said to Jordan and Melanie here at the start, these guys results, and I'll be fully transparent with you, it's not typical to come into the program and launch their systems and get 21K in 2 weeks. I'm not going to be that guy that's going to tell you, yeah, you can definitely jump in and do what Jordan and Melanie done. These guys are experts in their domain. They've been, guys, remind me, how many years have you been a real in the property space?
So I've been in it for about a decade. My first 5 years has been marketing and agent owner for
Yeah,
agents. The last 5 years is running a team
yeah,
and doing investment personally.
there you go. And
I jumped in
then,
for the second 5 years. Between
yeah.
us, 15.
Yeah.
So to people watching this, like, you may look at it as 21K in 2 weeks. I look at it as 15 years of experience to get to the point where they can make a product that gets them 21K in 2 weeks. So this video is not designed to like sell you a crazy dream where you can jump in and I'm gonna get similar results than Jordan and Melanie. You probably could if you have their experience and expertise levels. Go on, Melanie.
I want to say, you really nailed it. Like for us, we are hardworking and we're determined. And
Yes.
if we have to do something, even if it sucks, we'll do it. But what this program gave us was what to do. So it's the clarity and like you called it, a proven framework. It's exactly what it is. So yes, it's not a get rich quick scheme. If you know you have grit and you have the work ethic and you just don't know what to do, this is the program for you.
Yeah.
Like this is
The
a
blueprint.
rocket ship. Yeah, you just get in
That's it.
and you just follow it 1, 2, 3, and like it's not easy, absolutely not. But you just do exactly what Charlie says, and if you have the work ethic and you have the, also like if you have the product, he's really big on. We're not one of those marketers. Like I
Yeah.
love that. that he makes it very clear that he wants all of his clients to make a very good product as well. So if you have
Yeah.
actual knowledge that you can share and you have work ethic, this is where you should be.
There we go. And even if you don't have the knowledge, guys, we'll help you, start something, right? It will just take a bit longer than 2 weeks, like these guys here. So yeah, hopefully you found this valuable. If you have any further doubts and you want to think about things, that's perfectly fine. This is the 109th interview, excluding part twos. So be sure to watch all the other interviews across different verticals, coaches, consultants, agency owners, different backgrounds, all that good stuff to see the results that they've achieved. And yeah, then you can book a call and you can see what's what. But yeah, hopefully you found this one valuable. Like I said, keep an eye out for part two that will come in the next few months, and we'll catch you in the next one. Cheers, guys. Bye.
Yeah.